All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome, everybody. Let me know if you guys can see a red record button recording. Give me a thumbs up. Awesome. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. We are recording this, so for those of you that are watching the recording, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, your busy life, to take 20 minutes and just kind of see why it is that your friend has invited you onto this to watch this. There's something very special here, and we're super, super excited to be able to share this. So we're going to dive right in and get started. All right, so the first slide here is how do I improve the quality of my life? And that's what we just love so much about Q Sciences. And by the way, my name is Liz Enter, and I'm from Arizona, from the United States. So for those of you that are from Australia, you're probably saying, oh, her accent is a little different than ours. Anyways, So how do I improve the quality of my life? Really, those are the major things that people really are looking to find help in. And these are the areas. People are looking for more time. They're looking for more freedom in their schedule. They're definitely looking for flexibility so that they can do the things that they need to do. For me specifically, I'm a mom of 3, and I want to be able to homeschool my kids. My daughter, my oldest, is in high school at a Lutheran high school. I want to be able to, pop over to an event that might be happening during the day. So I love my flexibility. Lifestyle, well, I like to create for myself. I like to create a lifestyle that allows me to be able to be home and be present in my kids' lives. So that's really important to me. And really the last two and the biggest two that people really, really are looking for is better health and better finances. And thank the Lord, we have an answer to both of those things at Q Sciences. So we're really excited about that. All right, so 95% linear income. Some of you might be able to totally relate to this picture of, getting up in the morning, driving. Hopefully it's not super city driving like I know around us in the Phoenix area, but that is really what people are dealing with. They do a job and they do it for the income, for the pay, but they're really not loving what they're doing. And really, 95% linear income is really you're trading your time in exchange for money. And that is, when you think of 75% of your life is spent at work, and the other 25% is spent with the ones that you love, maybe the spouse that you married. It's kind of sad. It's kind of backwards, and it's something that I know a lot of people struggle with. And you're really only paid on 100% of your own efforts. If you don't show up to work, you don't get paid for the work. So I love with Q Sciences that we have an answer to something like that. Or maybe if you're looking just to have a side gig, making some extra income alongside of your regular job. 5% leverage income. So this is what we're looking at when we're taking a look at Q Sciences. We're looking at these major things. The income that reoccurs with or without you. So I could be vacationing, or in this case, you guys in Australia, it's like 3:00 in the afternoon by you. And for me, it's Saturday night. And so I could be sleeping tonight while Australia team, amazing as they are building a team. And I'm not even there. I don't even know who that person is. Someday I hope to be able to be in person with that and meet everybody. But isn't that crazy how this kind of model works, that you can literally be sleeping and teams can be growing all over the world, which is really, really an awesome thing. And I love the idea of working smart over working hard. We all know how to work hard, but don't we want to learn how to work smarter and less hard? I mean, and that's definitely my motto. And systems create leverage, which equals time. So what I really love about this company as well is that there's systems in place. Specifically what we're doing here right now. This is a system. This is called our reveal presentation. This is something that's in your back office, and it's something that you can pop open and you can present it to anybody. So I love that we have systems that are in place that allow anyone to be able to share Q. And specifically here, I mean, we're all on the same team, and I'm here in the U.S. doing a Zoom, and for Australia and whoever else wants to take some time to look at Q. So we are definitely in business. We're in business for ourselves, but not by ourselves, which I love a lot. All right. I have a side gig. So you're putting your non-productive time to work for your quality life. So, some of you love your work, and we say you don't have to quit what you're doing if you love what you do. But a lot of people are looking for that extra $300 to $500 because I don't know when the last statistic was, but there was something that was said that, a lot of houses wouldn't go into foreclosure if they just had an extra $300 to $500 a month. So what a blessing it is to say that, I have a side gig and I'm making that extra money, or it's that vacation that you never can take, or it's that credit card bill or that mortgage payment you just can't pay down. And so what a blessing, or that retirement fund, or that children's college fund, whatever it might be. For us, high school tuition to go to Lutheran private school costs a lot of money. And so where is that money going to come from when all the money's already, there's no money left at the end of the money, right? So love that there's this option to have the extra $300 to $500 or more by doing something like this. So you turn that time into extra me money, we money, them money, fun money, future money. Extra minutes in the morning, time in preschool pickup line, lunch and break times, time spent watching television, free hours on the weekend. We can all find pockets in our day. I know a lot of you that are watching that are with us on here, you're homeschooling moms, you're moms of lots of kids, and who knows what your situation is. But the beautiful thing about this is, homeschool for a couple hours, pop on and do a little business work for an hour, go do some other things, run kids here and there, pop on for another hour, whatever that might look like in your day, in the pockets of your day to work your personal business. So that's that flexibility part that I love so much. And really a lot of you guys are seeing this. We're all seeing this. Brick and mortar is shifting to click and order big time. I know for Christmas, these past few years, I've pretty much done all my Christmas shopping on Amazon because I really don't want to go out in traffic. I really don't want to go look from store to store to see what I want. I just want to quickly pop on for the comfort of my home, and I want to find what I need, what it is that I need, and I want it to send right to that place. So that is really how our world is going, whether you like it or not. And I love that, again, I'm on my phone, I'm on my computer throughout the day. Why not let that be working for me? As I'm, sharing a favorite movie that I've seen, or I'm sharing a favorite restaurant that I've been to, I'm not getting paid for that. And I do it all the time. I find something that I love and I share what I love. So why would I not want to share some awesome products that are changing my life? And I'm also getting rewarded for that as well. So I love that so much. And a lot of it is done, like I said, from my phone or from my computer, or if I want to meet up with people for coffee or for lunch or whatever to share or have a meeting, I can do that too. So there's many different opportunities. Who is behind Q? So a lot of people like to see, who is the CEO? So it's Mark Wilson. He has a background in finance, leadership, and corporate management. He has 30 years of success in real estate development, private investment, and entrepreneurship. And he is, which I think is so cool, a two-time Super Bowl championship winning quarterback. And we have actually had the privilege and honor of actually meeting him in person. My husband actually popped on a plane and actually went to the home office when we were taking a look at this company or whether or not we wanted to continue in network marketing. And he got a chance to actually sit down with him in the boardroom and have a one-on-one conversation. And what he really described after meeting with him is he said, one very big important thing is that he is a super humble man. It's crazy. He had all this great success in his life between football and between real estate and all those kinds of things. And he was so excited about retiring, but then he went to the golf course. And he, after about like the third or fourth time there, he said, seriously, this cannot be all that I'm going to do for the rest of my life. Like it got really old really fast because he knew that there wasn't any fulfillment in going to the golf course every single day with his buddies, and that's all they did. He had a real yearning yet to feel like he still had a lot to give back. And he talked to a friend of his, and they came up with health and wellness because that's always been something that's been very important to him. And he really liked the model of network marketing because network marketing helps average people, whether you have a degree or you don't, whether you have had success or you haven't, whether you have, whatever it is, anybody can start in a business like this and they can get to wherever they want to go. And he really liked the idea of being able to help average people do great things here. So you will really be excited if you ever get a chance to hear him speak or meet him someday. You're going to love just who he is. He's a really, really great guy. Jake Spencer. So this company actually got revamped and relaunched this past January. And so what they ended up doing is they brought in Jake Spencer and his wife, and he is a senior vice president of global sales. And a few things about him, a dynamic leader. So he has been in network marketing and actually has been very successful in other network marketing companies for the past 14 years. He's been responsible for building global teams of tens of thousands of distributors. He's an expert teacher, presenter, recruiter, and coach. So really before Q, what he was doing is he was going into companies, he was helping fix their problems. If a company wasn't doing so well, wherever that might be, that's kind of what he was doing. So when Q opened up and they were looking to relaunch, revamp, just change everything around, he was definitely someone that they could really see that would be an awesome, awesome addition to their company. So Jake Spencer, he will tell it like it is. He's an honest man that way, and he's a lot of fun. So what is Q Science and what do they really carry? So basically to the right, you can kind of see total nutrition, brain health, vascular health, energy, sleep renewal, digestive health, men's and women's health, core bundles, sprays. I love our vitamin sprays. We've got a few here. And for those of you that are watching from Australia, it's coming, but hemp CBD. And we have it in the US right now and are loving it. So social economy, this kind of gives a little bit of a timeline from Q Science and when they all started to begin to become a company. They were founded in 2012. So that makes them not a baby company, which is actually a really good thing because they always tell you to be really careful when you get into a company that's less than 5 years old. So because between that 2 and 5 year mark, a lot of network marketing companies or just companies in general don't make it. So it's really awesome to know that our company is over 5 years old, and yet people didn't really know about it. They really didn't know how they had it all set up and designed, and their corporate team and their networking or their marketing team, it just wasn't something people knew about. And so they have simple to use business building technology. They have scientifically validated health and wellness products, which is a big reason why we took another look at this company before saying, I don't know if we want to do network marketing anymore, because of the science and the validation behind their products, which is something we've never seen in the health and wellness space in network marketing. It's the most comprehensive and fair comp plan in the industry. I'll show you guys. It's a one-page comp plan, which is insane. Usually comp plans with network marketing companies is like a book. It's like a 10-page or 15-page or 20-page document that you read that you get paid in 12 different ways, and really nobody knows how you do all that. It's confusing. Nobody understands it. It's crazy. So that was another reason why we chose to take a look at this company, because we thought, wow, a one-page comp plan. That's something we've never, ever heard of. And it's established in the United States, Canada, Europe, Japan, Korea, and Australia. And they're getting ready to have a convention here coming up in February. And maybe there'll be an announcement as to where they're going next. So it's kind of exciting to see them consistently growing and expanding in new countries. 6 simple options to give you choices to live your life. Okay, so these are really the target areas that our products really work in. If you're tired, are you depressed? Do you want to slow down aging? I know I do. Overweight, can't sleep, stressed, or you just lack energy. These are the main core places that we really target. And quite frankly, it's the areas that most people have issues in. So here's a nice little screenshot of all of our products right here in a nice little screenshot. So it's kind of fun because it's kind of a snap in time. We know that our product line is ever expanding. I know when I joined, the black bottles in the front weren't even a part of the hemp line. The CBD line wasn't even a part of Q. And it's consistently growing. There'll be more products that are going to come out and be launched at the convention in February. And it's just really exciting to be a part of something. And I've heard that a lot of our branding, a lot of our boxes are going to be changing. They're going to be going into more of a sleek look. And so it's going to be exciting to kind of watch that all unfold. And we get to be a part of that. So you can kind of see what it says: energy, digestive health, adaptogenic, herbs, weight control, vitamin sprays, cardiovascular health, skincare, and hemp oil. So I'm going to walk you through a few of the main product packs that people get when they first get started. They choose one of these packs. The first one is the Q-Core Q-Max. This is absolutely by far my absolute favorite product above all. And why is that? Because I believe that if your body doesn't have a good foundational place for health, it's really hard to use, not to say that the other products don't work, but I really feel like this is foundational. And from there, whatever you add on top of it or want to take on top of it is only going to be enhanced. And the reason that is because it has 4 different things in there. If you see to the right, it says Q-Max, which is the fuel, Q-Prime, which is the delivery, Q-Biotics, which are probiotics for gut health, and omegas. And so the Max, Q-Max, is also called Q96, but I love that our company decided to methylate their products. So methylation, if you're not familiar with this, a lot of people carry the MTHFR mutated gene. And what that means is your body has not been absorbing B12 or folate. And so they recognize that as a company. They realize that that was an important thing that we want to make sure when people are purchasing and taking our products that they're absorbing everything that they need to be absorbing. The saying used to be, you are what you eat, but today it's you are what you absorb. So if you're not absorbing stuff, you're having problems. There's issues happening with your health. And so I love that they have Q-Max because that's in a methylated form. Q-Max itself, the original name is Q96. The 96 means it takes a 96-hour process to make this amazing micronutrient ingredient. This also has over 30 scientifically validated case studies by Harvard University and outside sources. That was another thing that really, besides that they are methylating their products, but that they had all these case studies done, and these case studies were done by outside parties. It wasn't them doing the parties, it was outside. Harvard University was paying to do these studies and then to let us know what they look like. So if anybody wants to see the studies, we actually have a link, and we can send it to you, and you can look and read for all the different things: ADHD, depression, bipolar, you name it. It shows what the patient was before, then they got on to the Q96 or Q-Max, and now this is what the results are from that. So that's fascinating. You just do not see that on products in network marketing. You just don't. The Prime is for vascular health. So that is, over time, I always say the wrong word, glycocalyx, something like that. It's called your capillaries, your veins, your, what's the other word? It's all where the blood flows, capillaries, veins, and whatever the third one is. I can't think. But anyways, they starts to get kind of sludgy, and it can't run through those areas over time. And what ends up happening is you get a lot of symptoms from that. You get heart problems. You get cold hands and cold feet. I mean, type 2 diabetes. All these kinds of things start happening when your blood flow isn't working well. So the Prime is meant to make it slick again, open them up again, all your capillaries, all your veins, and can't think what the third one is. It just allows it to flow through better. And you just feel better, and everything, your nutrients are getting where they need to go into the cells. And so that is really huge. The Q-Biotics, probiotics in there are a double encapsulated. So that means it doesn't die in the stomach acid, which a lot of probiotics do. So I love that we have a double encapsulated probiotic. And the omegas are good for heart health, brain health. So I just can't say enough about it. And I love that it comes in this sweet little box. You just pop open the front, and then it comes in these little handy dandy packets. AM, PM, all set to go. Love that so much. It's on the go. So if you're on the go and you need to go to work, good. Take your pack with you. All right, now pack number 2, this is the Elevate Your Q Life. It's called Elevate. This one comes with Q-Core Q-Max, which has those 4 major things in there. It has either women's or men's Vitalize, which is an herbal amino acid blend, natural energy, mood, and body fuel. Man, I just read a testimony today for a lady who had not ovulated. She didn't think she's ever ovulated. She's been on women's Vitalize, and she ovulated for the first time. That's crazy. Do you know how bad our infertility is in our country? I mean, I know for the U.S. it's horrible. I don't know how it is for Australia, but we have fertility centers everywhere, kind of like a hospital. It's crazy. So I love that we have both men's and women's Vitalize. And so it is for whether you're in your early stages of, young, or you're in your middle, like perimenopausal men, whatever, you too. And then also for that late after menopause. So I've heard so many great things, great stories, great testimonies of balancing out your hormones. Men for just your testosterone levels, even for libido, women and men, and just mood and just all that. So I've heard a lot of great things about that. And I've experienced it myself too. And then of course we have sleep spray in this pack. And the sleep spray, if you have problems sleeping, this is great. You just have to figure out what your number is. So some people do the whole 8 sprays. Some people only need 4 sprays before bed, whatever that is. But this is an incredible product for helping with sleep. That's pack 2. Pack 3, this is a pack I chose. This is a pack I get every single month. Every single month I get this. So it's a Q-Core Q-Max. It's the women's Vitalize for myself. My husband does the men's Vitalize. And then we either get the Q-Focus or we get the Q-Rev Sport. So the Q-Focus is a powder drink. They're in little individual packets that you put in your water, shake it up. It has chia seeds in it. Very filling, so it's a really good filling drink too, but it's great for focus. The Rev Sport is for really good, sustainable energy. If you need like a 6-hour span of great energy right before workout, whatever, big day at work, a big day at homeschooling, whatever, I love the Rev Sport too. So these are all products that you can get in Australia as well. So that's pretty awesome. That's my favorite, guys. Energize pack number 3. The pack number 4, spray pack. So this is the vitamin sprays. You get 2 B12s, and I have some right here. Love it. All you do is take the cap off, just spray it underneath your tongue. It's sublingual, so the fastest way besides getting an IV is just spraying it underneath the tongue, and it gets right into the bloodstream right away. So B12 I have here. There's relief spray, which is great for pain that you're having in the body, headaches, things like that. There's a breath freshener spray. There's a sleep spray. I have that right here. The sleep spray. This is a month supply. So everything I'm showing you is a month supply. D3, love this one, especially if you don't get a whole lot of sun. Even if you do get a lot of sun, a lot of times we aren't absorbing D3. I don't know why that is, but it's really important to take these sprays, especially if you are one that suffers from seasonal depression. Like you don't see the sun in your area for a long time. Winters can be that way for the Midwest in the United States. So I can't say enough about D3. Plus, if you just feel just moody and down. And then there's vitamin C, and there's a boost spray as well. So those are pretty awesome vitamin sprays as well. Especially if you don't love taking vitamins, those are highly suggested. The trim pack, if you're looking to lose some weight, we have a chocolate meal replacement shake or vanilla meal replacement. Also Metabolic Boost, which is a weight loss supplement that really this is a tested, validated product line from France. So it's pretty cool that we get it from France. And the Metabolic Boost really just helps target that stored fat. And it's more of an inch loss product that works over time. So lots of great results. There's actually a really great group going on right now. If you want to be a part of that, her name is, it comes with a journal, comes with a measuring tape and a shaker bottle. And it comes with Coach Amy, which I love. That's another reason why I love this company. Typically, when you do your own health and wellness company, you're the one that has to come up with the 90-day challenges or the 30-day challenges or the tips and all that. And quite frankly, I don't have time for that. And that's not my strength. So I love that this company said, hey, professionally, we should bring somebody in that's a certified elite trainer and nutritionist. So that's what they did. They brought Coach Amy in, and she takes care of Facebook groups that you get to be a part of if you're doing the weight loss supplements or the products, team building, meal planning, recipes, home workouts, online coaching. So it's really an awesome thing. Pack 6, and this would not be for the Australians quite yet, but if there's anybody else watching that is not from Australia that watches the recording after a while, this is hemp oil and hemp lotion that we have, and we also have a Q Rest, which is another that has hemp oil in it, and we have a hemp roll-on. So it's just a matter of time before it opens up in Australia, and once it does, it's going to be such an amazing, amazing thing for so many people. Our hemp line is 100% pure, 100% potent, and it's 85% absorbable. So a lot of hemp CBDs are out there are only 8 to 12% absorbable. So they did a lot of studies on this, and they decided to grow their own because they just were not happy with what they saw out there. And they were actually pretty disappointed with what people were doing and selling it. Okay, so joining the Q movement, there's really, it says 3 ways, but I really like to say 2 ways. Either join and you need to make money, so you become an ambassador, or you're looking to become a preferred customer. You wouldn't even want to become a retail because retail is full price. So why would you want to pay full price when you can get a discount as a preferred customer? So really, ambassador if you want to make money, preferred customer if you're not looking to make money, but you want to definitely have savings. So to join the team right now today, it's $79.95. You get a nice little kit. Now this kit for Australia, I think it's going to still look somewhat like that. The newer ones coming out is going to have some hemp line in there for US and those that are getting the hemp line. But anyways, $79.95, and what that all includes is a replicated website that you do not have to pay monthly for. In my previous companies, I had to pay $20 a month or more to have a site and a back office. So I absolutely love that this company does not make you pay for that. That's great. Your own personal product portal, a back office, QPay, so if you want, you get your own QPay card if you want all your money to be deposited there, or you can have it set up to go to a savings or checking account, whatever you want to do there. And then for US, you get a Q Connect Pro app. In Australia, I'm assuming they're working on getting you guys a really awesome app, which allows you to just go there when a person asks a question and send them a link, whether it's a link to a video or a link to a PDF, so that they can kind of get an idea of what they have questions about or hear more about Q. And then advantages, building an international business like we're doing right now with the Australia team, which is so awesome. Unlimited part-time or full-time income potential, great tax benefits. Oh my goodness. I always tell people, always begin with the end in mind. So if you're working for somebody else, you're paying 40% or more in taxes because you're working for somebody else. So I love when you can have even this as a side gig or something, because it allows you more tax write-offs, which allows you to hold on to more money than giving it over to Uncle Sam, right? More activity, more rewards. So they have ITS, simple with our ambassador program. Invite people, try the products, share the reward. So rewards, immediate income range from 15 to 25%. I hear this might be going up at the change event coming up here. Team building income, up to 50% of company organizational volume. And rank advancement bonuses, anywhere from $100,000 to $250,000 in different bonuses. And those are one-time payouts, which is really awesome. It's not like over 12 months or over 24 months. They just pay it out, which is awesome. So 4 different ways, if we're going to look at compensation that you can get paid through Q. One is customer sales. If you just want to be someone who shares this product, signs up preferred customers, gives them the discount, that's totally fine. You can get paid on that on the 10th of the month. Monthly team commissions, that is paid on the 10th of the month as well. But that is when you start bringing on a team and helping them build their team as well. The third is rank advancement bonuses, which are paid weekly. And the first 3 ranks in your first 30 days, paid on the 10th of the month when you're qualified. And the last, 4th one, which is an awesome one that I love, and another reason why I took a look at this company, is they have what's called a financial freedom movement. And really it's a debt and investment bonus. So basically when you hit the 4th level in the company, they start paying you $100 towards whatever debt or retirement or savings plan that you want. So we have a couple kids in braces right now. So right now, Q is paying over $200 every single month because of my level and the blessing of having that awesome financial freedom movement. All right, so here is the comp plan. I told you it was 1 page, and this is what it is. So you can see box number 1, that's your customer sales. You can see 1 to 500 in volume, it gets you 15%. 501 to 1,000, 20%. 1,001 and up is 25%. That's the first way to get paid. Box number 2 is when you start building a team. Now, if you look underneath the rank names, the first one is builder, then pro, then executive. The second line says PV, personal volume, 100. So you can see that. That means you need to make sure that you have a $100 auto shipment running each month to make sure you're qualified and active. The PA column, and I'll just put my cursor so you can see what I'm talking about, that's personally enrolled ambassadors. So when you bring on your first 2 personally enrolled ambassadors, that unlocks everything. You can see it's only 2 all the way through. Obviously, we wouldn't want to stop there, but it's awesome that it can just be 2. And then qualified organizational volume, this is when you start bringing on team and they start bringing on volume. And then you can see max percentage from one leg, 60% from one leg. So basically how I do it is I look at the max organizational volume. So basically you have 2 legs, 180 needs to come out of the one leg, and then it needs to equal to 300. So then I say, okay, I need 180 out of one leg, I need 120 out of the other, because those 2 together make 300, if that makes sense. 180 out of one leg, 120 in volume out of the other. You add them together, that equals the 300 in organizational volume. You'll get a monthly team commission of $50. If you do it in the first 30 days, you'll get $100 bonus. And these first 3 ranks, that's where you can make a total of $500 extra one-time bonus when you hit these 3 Builder Pro executive ranks in your first 30 days. So that's pretty awesome to be able to do that. You notice the 4th way, financial freedom movement, you don't get paid until you get to that 4th level. And that's at least the bonus side. You need to be at elite, at least, to start getting that financial freedom movement every single month as you qualify at that level. Okay, monthly team, we talked about this. The first way to get paid is customer sales. And this one talks about the 4 ways of income, which we talked about. This kind of breaks things down a little bit, which I don't think we can definitely talk about that as you get to those different levels. This kind of shows you exactly how to go silver, which you can see is like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 6th level up. You notice it pops to 200 in personal volume, not 100. You see that there's still 2 personal ambassadors. You need 25,000 in organizational volume. And at this point, you have 3 legs. You never get anything beyond 3 legs. And you can see the max you can count out of one leg is 10,000. So that means you need 15,000 outside of that one leg coming out of those other 2 legs. Total 15,000 out of those outside of those other 2 legs, if that makes sense. And that's a 4,000 team commission and a one-time payout bonus of $3,500, and $300 every single month is going towards a debt reduction, savings plan, whatever you're looking that you want it to go towards. Okay, talking about paths to silver. Here's the success pack. You can see there's a top large pack that some people like to get right to out of the gate because they want to try a lot of products and they want to sample things out. That's a $435 pack. Then the rest are just those packs that we went individually through. Like I said, my favorite was the Energized pack, which is pack number 3. And you can see they all have PV of 100. And if you remember looking at the comp plan, the PV needed to be 100 until you got to silver, it bumps up to 200. So you can see how that all works out, how they line that up together. Here's a success pack and a nice close-up. You can kind of see what's all in there. You get some sprays. You get Rev Sport, which is an energizing drink. You get, Australia would not get the 3 hemps. I don't know what they would substitute that out for right now while you don't quite have it yet. You got Q-Core Q-Max, and you got the Q-Focus with the chia seeds. And that is it. That is the whole presentation. So yeah, I'm going to stop the recording and we can definitely talk beyond this.